The Panamanian government has reportedly agreed to a U.S. military presence in the Panama Canal, and public opinion on the Panama Canal, which has been hard-pressed to settle down a bit through the tariff war, is fired up again. One of the central focal points is BlackRock. BlackRock is an unfathomable company. Some people think it is one of the spokespersons for the American gods behind the scenes. And some people think that an index fund management company like BlackRock doesn't have that much influence. And they insist that the way the world works is relatively transparent and should not be conspiracy theories. Let's not jump to conclusions and just look for clues from some objective facts that have already happened. Let's start with the first thing, the subprime mortgage crisis in 2007. First of all, the first coincidence is that the subprime crisis is directly related to Larry Fink, the founder of BlackRock, who invented the installment loan mortgage bond thing. What was this thing? It is that originally a set of houses can only be sold to one person, but through the way of financial packaging, you can turn this house loan into a financial product, and then keep shelling out and leveraging, so that you can use $1 million to pry $100 million of wealth. Before the outbreak of the subprime crisis, the total market value of the U.S. real estate market has been speculated to a sky-high price of $62 trillion. Eventually, the bubble burst and U.S. real estate assets plummeted. This time, the second coincidence appeared. That is, BlackRock immediately went down to the bottom of the market. Low-priced acquisition of a large number of U.S. real estate, a leap to become. In 2021, before Japan announced that nuclear sewage would be discharged into the sea, it was as if the United States and the top management of BlackRock had received the news in advance. BlackRock executives said that water shortages would cost everyone more money. U.S. Vice President Harris said that we would be fighting for water in the near future. Not long after this was said, the Japanese government publicly announced the timing of the discharge of nuclear effluent into the sea. Then we do not know without checking. A check shocked. Fukushima nuclear sewage discharge of the main party responsible for the Tokyo Electric Power Company. Its largest shareholder is BlackRock. More coincidentally, even the American Water Works, BlackRock also has shares. In August 2023, fire in Hawaii set America on fire. During the period also happened a few amazing things. First, the fire only burned the poor, not burned the rich area. Second, after the fire, Hawaii surprisingly to go to the scene of all the roads to the fire. And within 3 days, there was not even a fire truck. Third, the fire only burned the house, not burned the trees. Fourth, the United States military is nearby, but not to press the troops until all the burnout to intervene. After the fire, a company bought the houses for the low price of $20,000 for a large area. And who was this company? The answer is again BlackRock. It is because there are so many things like this that BlackRock has always been suspected. And that's just the tip of the iceberg of a lot of things. There is a more important reason why BlackRock, Vanguard and State Street have always been suspected of being the white gloves of the American capitalist groups, and that is that almost all of the world's well-known companies are held by them. Turning to the top 150 of the well-known large companies in the United States, such as Apple, Google, Microsoft, Amazon, Facebook, JP Morgan, Chase, Intel, etc. These three companies appear almost at the same time. This time, with the revelation of BlackRock's Panama Canal deal, many people suddenly realized a problem. That is, BlackRock has been obviously involved in the geopolitical tussle of the big powers, and it is hard to believe that it is just a company of a commercial nature.